here with another reading for the collective. Remember, all readings are not for all. They're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest. As well as we got that slot open for personal readings. If you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those, you can DM me. We can get you set up. Come fuck with your girl. As well as we got... No, that's about it. Okay, as well as drop a comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys and start the discussion, as well as let's share these vids. Get this divine knowledge out here to the collective so we all can get on one accord, okay? I think that's about it. We don't have any extra energy, but we got a message from the Motivational Manifesto. So let's get it popping, all right? Let's get it popping real quick, okay? All right. What's above you is your fourth, fifth dimension, what your higher self really wants you to know in these moments in time, okay? What's below you is your third dimension, what you possibly could be going through in the physical, or advice on how to maneuver in the physical, okay? Yeah. Sorry about that. What you possibly could be going through in the physical, okay? Overall energy, advice, and light work. All right, let's get it popping, okay? What's above the collective in these moments in time? You guys are in this position of really connecting with your truth in these moments in time. There's a lot of new energy, new vitality in these moments in time. Y'all got a little pep in your step in these moments in time. You guys are in this position of wrapping up some karma in these moments in time. I feel like this has to do with the long, dreadful cycle that you've been going through in these moments in time. You guys are finally seeing the fruits of your labor in these moments in time. Really seeing things come into fruition in these moments in time. You guys are coming into the space of really understanding that you are divinely guided in these moments in time. So it's that type of energy. You're really seeing your God, whoever you believe in, really work for you. This is that type of energy. You're in this position of letting go and letting God, really persevering through life in these moments in time, taking these necessary strides to be the best version of yourself in these moments in time. You guys are really building a sturdy foundation, a sturdy relationship when it comes to you and your creator in these moments in time. You guys are in this position of really connecting with the divine, really surrendering to your truth, really coming to God. That's just how that go. You guys are in this position of really coming to God in these moments in time, really embodying the God force within yourself in these moments in time. And that's beautiful because y'all been wrapping up this long ass karma, this long ass cycle. You guys are in this position of coming into a space of understanding what really needs your time and what doesn't. You're no longer in this space of indecision, no longer in this space of not knowing where to go, because not making a decision is making a decision. Let me say that again for the people in the back. Not making a decision is making a decision. This is that energy. You're no longer in that energy no more, because you understand by you looking at the negatives of your life is only putting this stressful energy upon yourself. So you're in this position of tending to your own counsel in these moments in time, putting on your spiritual eyes in these moments in time, releasing judgment off of whatever you're going through in these moments in time, and really going through that shit. Because you're coming into a space of understanding that you're just leveling. You're vibrating so high. So that being said, people, places, and things may not be able to hang with your frequency. And this is that energy. You understand that you're divine, so it's going to be a lot of loneliness. It's going to be a lot of lonely nights. It's going to be a lot of you. You get what I'm saying? This is that type of energy. That's why self-love is so important. Because we are divine. And this is that type of energy. The world is fucked up. It's fucked up, you know what I'm saying? And we're here to shed those little pieces of light, shed God into the world, because the world's fucked up, you know what I'm saying? And this is that type of energy. You need to be able to love yourself, because there's not many people that's going to be able to vibe on your frequency. You get what I'm saying? This is that type of energy here. I know we want to be in relationships. I know we want to be in friendships. I know we want to be in just partnership in general. involved, counted. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you got a purpose to do. You got a mission to do. You got to stay on that. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay on script. So Spirit is in this position of saying, just go with the flow, roll with the homies in these moments in time. Understand that everything is really working its way out. You're making your way out of this turbulent energy because why? You're wrapping up karma. But right now, in these moments in time, as you're really wrapping up karma in these moments in time, you've got to stay 10 toes down on your direction. You got to continue to spearhead your journey. Continue to trust in your Creator. Continue to see who you are in these moments in time. Especially with this Queen of Swords, there's a need to be level-headed. Let me say that again. There's a need for you to be level-headed in these moments in time and really see with your spiritual eyes. There's not really any time to really be on the fence for anything. This is that energy here. You know where you're going and you taking the necessary actions to get there. You ain't swaying mentally. So this is what's helping you move forward, all right? All right, let's keep moving forward, okay, guys? All right. What's below the collective in these moments of time, okay? Yeah, because you know where you're going. With this foresight card, you know where you're going. Understand that you're gonna get there. Where you're at in these moments in time is direct divine order. It's exactly how it's supposed to. Where you are, what you're experiencing is supposed to be happening right now. Excuse me, the baby's playing. Okay. This is that energy right now. Everything is purposeful. Like D-Boom would say, purpose over person. This is that energy. You're really focused on your purpose, understanding why you're here, really completing your cycles in these moments in time. In this space of understanding, you and God is all that really matters. Everything else in your life don't fucking matter. Your partnerships, all that shit can lay on the wayside. If God say, I'm gonna need you right now, that shit is put on the back burner. The moment that you start living your life like that, watch your life transform. All of your relationships, all of your partnerships, all of your collaborations, that shit lays on the wayside because it can be taken away from you. The only thing that can't be taken away from you is your relationship with God. Your relationship with God. Okay, hold on. All right, guys, how to put the title down. Really continue to strengthen your relationship with God. Because that's the only thing that's going to be with you for eternity. You get what I'm saying? I'm so tongue twisted, y'all. I don't know why. It's probably because I'm using my throat chakra so much. So right now, it's all focused on your Creator right now. What are you willing to do for the kingdom? What are you willing to do for Zion? What are you willing to do for the kings of all kings, the lords of all lords, the Most High? What you willing to do? Are you willing to do you have the power to let power go? Let's say that again. Thank you, Kanye West. Do you have the power to let power go? This is that energy as you're in this position of being called back home. You're in this position of being called back home in these moments in time, are you going to answer that call? Because you know, the Most High, gives us free will to get to know Him and her. You know what I'm saying? Mother God, Father God. You know what I'm saying? You got that free will. Are you going to answer that call? It's your choice, right? Let's keep moving forward. The divine is in this position of really trying to get you in connection with the heart space. You find God in the heart space. Like D Boom would say, God is 6 inches below your chin. Check there. You're looking for God, look in the heart space. That's where God lives. That's where God lives within you. So make sure you stay in tune with the God within you. Right? Staying in tune with yourself. Staying in tune with yourself, with this high priestess in these moments of time. As you guys are in this position of strengthening your relationship with the divine, becoming that master co-creator, really in this space of really following your intuition, understanding that was a gift from God for you to really utilize. You're utilizing your gifts in these moments in time. You're changing your direction in these moments in time. You're really in this position of seeing things for what they are. No longer wanting to be in this hangman energy. No longer wanting to be in this stagnant ass energy. No longer wanting to be tied up mentally with the devil. Because you know the devil is a motherfucking lie. All that motherfucking can do is lie to you and manipulate you. That lets you know that the devil ain't got no motherfucking power, because he's the skin. He's the scum beneath your motherfucking feet. Let me say that again. He has to manipulate you, lie to you, steal from you, to really kind of camouflage that he ain't got no power. That's some bitch made shit. And this is that type of energy. Once you come into that space of understanding that, you understand that the devil is scum beneath your motherfucking feet. He can't even level with you. Don't let this little motherfucker play with your mind. Because the devil comes into the mind and alters the body. So make sure you protect your mind, protecting your mental state. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's keep moving forward. As you guys are in this position of needing to stay 10 toes down on where you're going right now, what direction you're moving right now, who's in your space, who's in your aura. It's ultimate self-love off this card right now, as you guys are really standing within your strength. Leo energy. Some of y'all are going to need some major strength when it comes to clearing up some type of cycle, putting a permanent into something. With this 10 of Swords, this could be death. But that's just for a few of y'all. But overall, this is the energy of permanent endings. Okay? So, I was watching this video like a couple days ago about fasting, why we can't really fast, like people, like that's a hard thing to do, right? It's that type of energy. Fasting don't have to only be like fucking not eating food or liquid fasts or anything like that. Fasting has to do with you living without certain habits. This is what these permanent endings are. This is like fasting energy. So that type of energy, if you know right now that you are in this position that you, okay, This is an explicit example, but we're just gonna use it. We're mature adults here, right? Let's say that you are addicted to porn, right? It's that type of energy, that fasting energy. It's that type of energy here. It's like you need to be able to disconnect from that. It's self-discipline. So in that case, no fat, right? Some shit like that, you know? Basically what I'm trying to say here, we need to fast from these bad habits here. We need to be able to live without. We have the 5 of Pentacles here. Living without something. You get what I'm saying? This is that type of energy in these moments in time here. In whatever shape, way, or form this fasting is for you, it needs to be done. If it's you feel like you want to lose some pounds or something, do that. Or you feel like you need to clean your diet, fast here. Some of y'all need to do some alkaline liquid fasting. Myself, I need to get on that too. Some of y'all need to just fasting. There's a lot of fasting energy here. So it's that type of energy here. The overall message of the fasting, right, is learning how to live without certain habits, breaking certain habits. So it's that type of energy. You trying to really break these habits, do what you need to do. Because if you ain't doing it, you don't want it hard enough. You don't want it that much. You get what I'm saying? It's that type of energy. Hopefully that made sense to you. Overall, in these moments in time, you guys are in this position. Yeah, like I said, just do it. This is that energy right now. Spirit is in this position of needing you to be very proactive. And when it comes to your spiritual growth in these moments in time, this is like really getting connected. That's why I'm saying that fasting energy is coming out here. It's because they're really wanting us to break these motherfucking habits. You gotta understand. You control the flesh. The flesh don't control you. Let me say that again. Let me say that again for the people in the back. You control the flesh. The flesh don't control you. This is that energy in these moments in time. They're really needing you to really be patient with yourself. Do what is necessary. Not only for yourself, but for the motherfucking kingdom. Right? This is that energy in these moments in time. We're really getting in this space of getting connected with our truth, because we're getting that rite of passage to come home. This is coming on home. Coming home to God, to the Most High, to whoever you believe in. Doesn't matter. As long as you getting home, you get into the kingdom, right? We're overcoming these heartbreaks, this pain. We're understanding that this pain is very necessary. Because it is a part of our testimony. It's a part of how we strengthen ourselves. I'm also hearing some of y'all need to surround yourself with people that uplift you. Iron sharpens iron. Make sure these people are sharpening iron with you in these moments in time. This is that energy here. So make sure the people around you, they solid. Iron sharpens iron. Right? As you guys are in this position of really releasing any trickery. This has to do with that devil energy. Like I said, that little motherfucker tried to come to me last night. Let's really talk about this energy here. Right? Little motherfucker tried to come to me last night. Tried to pull up some things back into my childhood. Because back when I was younger, right, not knowing my gifts, not knowing how spiritual, not knowing how connected, a part of that frequency, that 144,000 or 144 frequency, 1 and 2. Motherfucker try to come to me, right? I really try to pull those same foo-foo lame moves that they made when I was younger to scare me, to put me in that low vibration. It's that type of energy. when this individual, when this entity or whatever this is to you, this devil, whatever it is to you, right, comes up, look that motherfucker in the face that you can't touch this flesh. This flesh is protected. This mind is protected. And watch that motherfucker back off you. The overall message here is you leveling up and the opposition, other entities is not liking that shit. So every time you level up spiritually, it's like a fucking beam that shoots into the motherfucking sky, and these motherfuckers see that shit. You get what I'm saying? And it's that type of energy. It's like, oh shit, she's waking up to her power. He's waking up to her power. This is that energy here. As you're in this position of learning how to master self, because you're coming into this realization that this transformation is well needed in these moments in time, because you guys have been walking on your journey with this Knight of Wands. Y'all been on your journey. And by you walking on your journey, you're coming into realization that this motherfucker right here is the scum. The scum beneath your motherfucking feet. That's why he, or whatever this entity is, who knows, has to lie to you. It has to steal from you. It has to pull the wool over your eyes, because it ain't got no power. Stay in tune with that, all right? Let's keep moving forward, okay? All right. Advice. Yeah, you guys are in this position of being divinely guided in these moments in time, so do not question your moves that you're being told to do in these moments in time here. As you guys are really gaining this trust when it comes to your creator in these moments in time, you guys are really strengthening your relationship with your creator. Like Hourglass by Jazz, right? Beautiful reader, check her out. She said, like, she put a post on her story talking about, what did she say? I'm gonna paraphrase. It's like, it's not a religion, it's a relationship. Okay? It's not a religion, it's a relationship. It's that type of energy. You're building a relationship with God. It's a relationship. You get what I'm saying? This is that type of energy here. You're understanding your relationship with your creator. You're understanding how divine you are. Really speaking your truth out here. Really coming into the space of self-expression. No longer in the space of distractions. In this case, this would be third-party situations, but in this case with these cards here and the message, distractions. You're no longer in the space of allowing the opposition to stray you off your path because you know where you're going. I'm hearing blood brothers off of this card when it comes to you and your spirit team. When it comes to you and your ancestors, when it comes to you and your guides, when it comes to you and your angels in these moments in time. Y'all locked at the hip, and y'all coming into that realization that they ain't leave you. They've been with you the whole time. Now you're being introduced to your spirit team. Some of y'all are being introduced to some of y'all's ancestors in these moments in time. Like, they're revealing themselves. Some of your guides are revealing themselves to you. That's so dope. That's dope as shit. Let's keep going. All right? As you guys are really healing on that inner child in these moments in time. There's a lot of inner child healing in these moments in time. All right? It's that type of energy. Some of you guys could be experiencing some turbulent energy when it comes to the inner child, okay? So, okay, this especially goes for those with traumatic experiences. has to do with the sacral. There's a lot of sacral energy here, all right? So this is that type of energy. Spirit is saying it's all coming up for this clearing and this cleansing in these moments in time. All right, let's keep moving forward. Okay, as you guys are in this position of releasing yourself from this mental prison in these moments in time, really awakening your energy. Really awakening your energy. A lot of transmutation. A lot of transmuting pain into power. Really equaling the light and the dark in these moments in time. A lot of master in these moments in time. As you guys are really, I see this Two of Pentacles, because we all know the Two of Pentacles have to do with juggling, right? But in this case, with this combination here, this has to do with you really truly being able to balance yourself. It's truly balancing yourself. True balance in these moments in time. That's dope as shit. Let's keep moving forward, guys. Alright? So we can wrap this reading up, okay? Yeah, you guys are in this position of needing to really adapt to the changes that are happening within your life because it has to do with your purpose. So make sure you're in this position. If you don't know your purpose, make sure you're in this position of looking and finding your purpose. You seek, you shall find. Make sure you're in this position of really aligning your energy in these moments in time to the Creator, because at the end of the day, we should be excited, enthused, right? Is that the word? Hopefully. About getting to know God, getting to know your Creator, getting to know your path. Nothing else really fucking matters, to be honest. Because anything that's outside of God can be taken away from you. Let me say that again for the people in the back. Anything outside of God can be taken away from you. All right? This is that type of energy as you guys are really balancing out, really grounding your spirituality into the physical, really walking into these new cycles in these moments in time, really building new relationships. That's why I'm saying, ooh, damn. All right, that all applies, but this has to do, okay, if you're dealing with an advanced partnership, okay, a mature partnership, a godly partnership, okay, this don't have to do with no karmic shit. Your masculine energy, your other half, you know, he could be a she could be a he, is getting ready to submit, all right? But this energy doesn't have to do with submitting to you overall. The overall energy is getting ready to submit to God. Damn, that's heavy as shit. Because you got to understand, on these twin flame journeys, right? When you look at your masculine, like Hourglass said in her beautiful reading last night, Jazz, when you look at your masculine, you tend to put your masculine on this pedestal. You see the God as a God, right? Because we know God, the male, are, I guess, not masculine energy. Let's just say that. No sexist, right? It's like Mother God, Father God, right? It's that energy here. You see the God within your masculine. And your masculine, what scares your masculine is that he sees the God within you. A godly woman will put fear in a man. That is some true shit. A godly woman filled with God will put fear in a motherfucking man. And that's not really, yeah, it's vice versa. It's vice versa. You get what I'm saying? It's that type of energy. Your masses come home to God. Come home to the King. Where he belongs. Getting out this earthly shit. Getting into the flesh. Or getting into the spiritual out of the flesh. Moving forward to his destiny in these moments in time. But overall, this energy has to do with you really building healthy partnerships. Moving forward out of toxic relationships. Especially with these motherfuckers here. This has to do with family, friends. Yes, it has to do with exes here as well here. But you're in this position of turning your back against that to come home. Wins, dubs, Zion, kingdom, energy here. You're moving towards these changes, moving towards these new cycles, new phases. You're really coming into there's a rebirth energy here. You're really in this position of releasing the past. Understanding that clinging on to the past ain't gonna do shit but stagnate you. Let me say that again for the people in the back. Clinging on to the past ain't gonna do shit but stagnate you. This is that energy, y'all, understanding that shit gotta come to a close. We closing cycles out because we're in this position of walking into a new world, walking into a new space, walking into a new energetic field, walking into a level up energetically, really seeing our auras in these moments in time right now. Because why? Because we've been going with the flow. We've been going with God. We've been moving with God. Trusting in God, the Most High. Whoever you believe in. This is that energy as you guys are really elevating yourself, leveling up, ascension. Stay in tune with your star player. All right? All right, let's get on ready and wrap this up with your message from the Motivational Manifesto. Any plunge into the unknown is reckless, but that's where the treasures lie. This is that energy right now. You're in this position of strengthening your relationship so much with your creator. You're okay with walking into the unknown because you know that you're fine. You know that you're protected. You know you're in a space of learning who you are, getting back into your God body, understanding your God body. Understanding that as long as you're doing work for the kingdom, as long as you're doing work for Zion, God, Allah, whoever you believe in has no choice but to bless you. Let me say that again for the people in the back. As long as you are doing work for the kingdom, God, Allah, whoever you believe in has no choice but to bless you. This is bringing a sense of security, truth, stability off of this energy here. All right, I think I'm going to leave it there. Remember, all readings are not for all, but for some. Take what you need and leave the rest, as well as we got that slot open for personal readings. If you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those, you can DM me. We can get you set up. As well as drop a comment down below. Love to hear from you guys. Let's start the discussion, as well as to share these vids. Get this divine knowledge out here for the collective, okay? So we all can get on one accord. Stay tuned for those twin flame readings. Depending on where they are uploaded at, check my Instagram. You can get in tune with those, all right? So I'll see y'all in a little bit, and bye-bye.